okay on time. So there will be a queue at the end of this lap.
Now it's fine.
Okay to overtake, okay to overtake. Okay, BBW's fixed, BBW's fixed, good job. 20 seconds to start the lap. You're in a good spot, mate. Remember, mode push, mode push. Okay, you gotta go, go, go. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, the balance is all over the place.
Yeah,
It's a shame we haven't saw more of it, to be honest.
this is Nikita Mazepin, who was going past Sergio Perez when he had this particular spin at turn 8. Oh, in a second, we'll have a replay first. This is on board then.
T12, and then it falls a little bit downhill into 13. You do go across the wind there, and basically just no grip.
Yeah, lost the rears there.
Yeah, he actually came off quite a lot of curb, didn't he? I think the car was slightly unsettled as he began the turn-in phase. Now we see it from...
Oh, he's lost it before the curb.
Just lit it up.
He looks like he's picked up the throttle too aggressively. They might need to work with their throttle maps a little bit.
That's weird.
Because it's not the first time we've seen him struggling with it. So I don't know if he's got a little excited on the throttle pedal, or if they need to adjust something. A little listen. I mean, he's gentle on the throttle, it sounds to me. They just haven't got the rear tyres up to temperature and got them working.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the hard tyre, but the track temperature is 36 degrees. I think, you're right. The way the torque just comes in.
There was a spin for Nikita Mazepin at turn 1, losing the rear as he got on the power, exiting the first corner.
Time is just so limited right now. The drivers, at least they've got such a stable platform.
Moment for Nikita Mazepin, gathered together, the exit of turn 11.
Tidy 360. It's a fast corner to be having.
And then join the track in a safe way. You can get a little bit closer look at this blue tarmac that allegedly slows the cars down. It is sparkling a little bit, like it's got little bits of diamond dust in it actually, but when it gets really dirty, as far as I'm concerned, if you look at Seb Vettel this morning, it doesn't actually slow you down at all.
Nikita Mazepin, not on the blue, but on the reds striped runoff area, the hard, abrasive part of the runoff area that really does slow the car down. So he's gone through turns 1 and 2 and come a bit of a cropper. Now has to make his way the very long way round.
Those tyres are gone.
Yeah, they are.
He's had a spin.
Well, let's have a little look. Into turn 1 we go with Nikita Mazepin. All look good right up until that bit. So yesterday we saw him at the final corner light up his tyres and go for a slower spin. Is that just too greedy on the throttle too early?
It's a similar thing we were talking about with Sainz yesterday, if you remember, spun in a similar place. You go over that brow and the car gets...
At the team. This is when Nikita Mazepin's spin. We saw that during testing, not from Nikita.
He had an off yesterday there, didn't he? He went the other way.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Get on the gas.
Yeah, is he going to get on the pedal? Yeah, on the gravel, and then it. Yeah, it's the equivalent of a high side, isn't it, Damon, on a motorbike when it just snaps like
yeah. But of course, we saw Carlos Sainz doing it to perfection last time. But that's how these cars will bite if you get it wrong, if you don't respect them, and
and that's what you're playing with on the exit of that final corner, and that is the difference between the great drivers and the good drivers.
There's a car on the wall that has Mazepin.
Mazepin, yeah.
Into turn 16.
That's the thing. If you're going to get the air to take a journey around your car, you'd really want a sort of Ferrari, wouldn't you? Or a,
Yeah, sorry, my fault.
Or a Red Bull or a Mercedes, rather than the equivalent of taking a Volkswagen camper van on a 4-hour trip to Cornwall, which was maybe what the air takes a trip around the Haas cars.
They're going to be running out of parts, the Haas cars, at the moment. Schumacher obviously had two decent incidents in Monaco. Mazepin actually getting through that weekend with no issues, but you can see what's going to happen here. I think he's just going to drop it, a bit like Norris, but unable to save it.
He doesn't touch the curb on the way in, but still loses the rear. So yeah, you'd have to say it's probably a bit of tailwind going into that corner, gusting and catching. I mean, you can see the trees moving there. Yeah, you can see on the outer edges of his tyre.
Right.
That's that tyre set gone as well. You can see, you can see they delaminate very easy now with a spin, don't they? Bit of inside wheel lift. I just did exactly what Sainz did. And you can see Lewis.
You join us just as Nikita Mazepin dips a rear tyre into the gravel and rotates his car round at turn 5 before getting going again. My son, who is quite the wit, said to me, "Dad, they've got a new season of Drive to Survive starting." I said, "They have?"